There we go. Now I'm part of this stream yet. Boy, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? I accidentally clicked myself out. Sometimes I don't have the brain God promised a brass billy goat. I've been sitting here talking for a good 2, 3 minutes. Oh well, hopefully someone will wake you up and come over and we can look at some pennies together. Let me set up my camera here. Camera to my scope. Hello. There we go. Let's get this set up in case anybody wakes up. Hey, Lenny, how you doing, girl? I'm playing I hate this weather because it makes my arthritis hurt. I'm currently playing with some pennies. Let's get them focused in here. That I got from Alden. Sent me a roll of his famous 60D pennies. And I've been looking at them and going, yeah, I don't know nothing. Hey, Alden, come on up. I sent you a link, but if you can't get it, I'll post it here in the chat. Lenny, you can come up too if you'd like. Let me see. Invite. Copy clipboard. Accept. Oh, you are in the basement. Sorry. I'm sorry, Alden. I
That's
didn't
all
see
right.
you.
How are you, Penny?
I'm having fun trying to figure out these coins.
Well, I'm telling you, there's so many different RPMs in that I have found literally hundreds of them, and I can't tell one from the other. I mean, I know some of them. Some of them very distinct. I've got some very distinct ones, but some of the other ones will be. You'll see a small D or a piece of a D on the inside of the D. You'll see a fattened bottom. Robert can tell you, he can look at them and tell you, and well, Joe's pretty good at it too. But me, I just know what they look like, but I don't know the difference.
Yeah, I don't know diddly.
Because
Put on.
to be honest with you, the main thing I look for is a small over large state. But I mean, and I found three of them in my time.
Yeah, how many rolls did you have to search though?
Actually, I found them in probably my first 5 rolls I ever looked through.
Wow.
And I've got like 40 rolls I've not searched. In fact, I've got 10 of them I'm sending to Joe tomorrow, and I sent you one. I sent a couple other ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at them, and the part that got me it was all the what I would call machine doubling on the "In God We Trust."
Mm-hmm.
It's driving me crazy because I want to say it's not machine doubling.
Yeah, I'm not that good at. I'm not been in this that long. I mean, I can tell some machine doubling, and I can tell some double dies from machine, but on the 60Ds, I mean, Lincoln has found a lot of stuff on the stuff he's bought, but he knows more about it than I do.
Right.
Like
Like I said, I told my kid,
Amy.
huh?
I said, Amy's here.
Hey, Uper, would you like to come on board?
I'm starting to sound like Oz. You can hear me tapping.
Yeah, I was sitting here driving myself crazy, and I put the pennies back in
Yeah.
their little container, and I told them I will see y'all again soon.
Oh, I went through about 5 rolls of nickels earlier today, and then I got some packages in. My mailman didn't come up yesterday. He brought it personally today to me, and I had 2 big packages, and I've been trying to go through my coins. Then I looked at my coin room and said, "Oh my God, it looks like a hurricane in there." So I've been
See,
working on cleaning it up all day. Hey, Lenny.
look at that you.
I see what you're saying.
It drives me crazy because I know it's probably nothing, but it still drives me crazy because it's there.
Yeah, I see that on a lot of 60D. More's got that than not. So I don't know if that's just where it's in the collar or I don't know.
Mm.
I've looked at so many of them in over the last year that
They all look alike now.
pretty darn close, to be honest with you. There's a few that stand out, but I've found cuds and I've found die chips that you know in all over the date. I've found all kinds of stuff. See, you see that again right at the top of the truck. That's just the way it's made, and the scope kind of makes it look a little funky too.
Well, some of them, like, look at that S. It. I got some of them in here that were. I mean, it was like machine doubled heaven.
I don't even I don't even see machine doubling. I see what you're talking about, but I think that's more in the planchet or amplified by the scope. You got to remember a scope a lot different looking at it through a eyepiece. Most of mine I look through my glass before I ever put under scope. If I spot something in my glass, then I put it under the scope and see what I'm looking at. Does that make
Don,
sense?
yeah, Don, that could be a grease error due to grease being on the die when they struck it, and you may not have anything but the date, the 19. Is it at the front where the 1900 would be, or is it at the back where it could be 2019?
I'm trying to see what you were asking me here.
In the chat, a gentleman named Don.
I don't see him. Let me go to the YouTube side.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I have a wheat penny that the date is only 19 and nothing else. Can't find. That sounds like a strike through grease, but I'd have to see it to know.
See, I knew an answer. I'm so impressed with myself.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. It sounds like a strike through. A lot of times they'll have grease, or sometimes even a foreign thing will get, but usually it's grease. But yeah, I've seen a lot of strike through grease that will obliterate half of words or half the date or part of the design. Strike throughs are. I've got a bunch of them.
Or it could be a 1919, and you only got the second half of the 19.
Yeah,
well, it says it's at the back, so where the back would be, so that would have to be a
1919. I don't know. I'd have to see it.
Yeah, I'd have to see it.
It don't have the last 2 numbers. Yeah,
okay.
It sounds like a strike through.
Yeah,
it's what it sounds like. I don't know without looking at it, and I may not know if I looked at it, but I'm saying that's what it sounds like.
And see, I wish there was a way to clean up the images. I got to get a better scope, I guess.
Yeah, I just ordered me one that like Robert's got.
Oh, you lucky duck.
Yeah, I gave a whole lot for it, but
I imagine so.
Probably not quite as high a quality as his, but it's a $300 scope. So
wow.
I've got 2 now, but I wanted. I've been putting it off and putting it off, getting me a really good one. And
Right.
and I found one today, and I got it. It was kind of on sale, so I went ahead and bought it, and it should be here this week. I hope.
I would hope for $300 they'd get it to you quick.
I hope so. But yeah, I ordered me a good one. I've got, like I said, I've given a couple of scopes away, but they've all been these, cheap ones like I use here. I mean, you see the scopes I use,
Look
but
at this.
I keep looking at the quality that Robert has when he's filming and taking pictures and showing coin, and I'm like, I got to have that. So
Look at the 6 on this one in the bottom,
mm-hmm.
and I can see where it's doing the same thing on the top on the 9.
I don't see anything but a regular strike on that one, personally. I mean, I see the shadowing you're talking about, but that's common. I mean, I see it on almost every 60D I look at somewhere on the coin. It's either in the lettering or in the date, or sometimes I've even seen it. Actually, it looks like doubling on the Lincoln himself. Now there is a double die. I think the double Lincoln could tell you more than I can, but there's doubling under the chin and around the nose area and around the mouth. There is a double die or a doubling there on. I don't know if it's machine or if it's actual double die, but I've seen it a couple times, and Lincoln found a couple like that.
See his one little hair sticking out of his chinny chin?
Boy, he had a boxy chin, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Let's see this one.
Now, I was going through some 55s with Robert about a week or 2 ago, and I didn't know they had a double eye. And he showed, and I found like 4 of them, and then one roll that had double eyes.
Yeah, I was on your stream that night.
Yeah, okay. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dumb butt me, I put them back in the roll. Now I've got to go search them again so I can take them out and label them.
Hey, at least you put them somewhere safe that you weren't going to get rid of them.
I mean, I've got them. It's just I got to find them again.
I've got them. I'm still trying to find my toned pennies, and I've only got about 5,000 different tubes to look through.
Oh, honey, I know the feeling. I couldn't imagine how quickly in 3 years how much coin I've picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
I tried to win a Liberty Seated for my book, and they were quoting astronomical prices in
Seated Liberty what?
Dollars.
Oh yeah, I think there's 3 in that set. I've got all 3 of them, and the minimum I gave for 2 of them was $400.
Wow.
A piece.
Okay, those will stay blank for a long time.
Yeah, one of mine stayed blank for over a year, and I finally found a good price on one. I bought it for under $400, and it's not the best grade in the world. It's probably a VF 30. But yeah, would I love to have an AU or higher? Yeah, but I can't afford $2,000-3,000 for a coin. I just can't afford that.
Well, I'm fixing to spend $300, but I'm fixing to spend it on season passes to the water park.
Hey, Penny's basement is a lot nicer than Oz's. Basement dwelling. Okay, there is my girl. Hey, beautiful.
How are you guys?
I'm doing good. It's been a long time since we've seen you, babe.
I know.
How are things?
How is everything?
I knew you were having some things. Is everything okay? Work out okay?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
We're
We'll leave it at that. I just want to make sure you're okay. That's
Making it through.
all.
I'm just waiting for her to tell me to come up and beat somebody up. I don't have a problem with it.
Somebody actually posted on Facebook today. I was in one of my groups that's based out of Michigan, and it said, I'm in a really bad place right now. And then it says, not mentally, it's just Michigan. And I'm like, no. Let's trade spots right now because it's nasty right now. What do you need?
My movie.
Go to bed.
I have spent all day working on my coinr and trying to get it cleaned up, and I still get a wreck in there.
Mine is actually getting better. I got the shelves to go in my wardrobe. I ordered shelves instead of building them in there because I didn't want to damage the old wardrobe.
Right.
So I got that. So now I can refinish the wardrobe because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. And, but I got my shelves to go in there, and I'm putting the stuff I use all the time in there that I grab out frequently so that I'm not rolling across because I rolled over my little Chihuahua's foot. She's okay, but she yipped pretty good there for a while.
Yeah, they'll yelp pretty good when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, more like yip, 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 yip. She only weighs 3 pounds.
So what have you been doing there, Amy? You got your mic off, girl.
Sorry.
That's
I was working on shirts today, and my computer randomly just started shutting down, and I'm like, oh no. So I went through the whole rigmarole of running malware and going through the command prompts and having Windows do a full scan of the computer system, making sure there's nothing in that. And then finally, after doing some trying to figure out what it was, I think the outlet that I've been using, it works fine with the surge protector, which has like my cutter and my monitor and stuff, but with my tower, it doesn't like it. So I don't know if it's pulling too much power out of the outlet, if the outlet itself is garbage. We've had a few of them just randomly like break and stuff because they're old. So I was like, well, we may just need to replace that outlet now. So I got it all cleaned out because, of course, it was really full of dust and stuff. And we try to keep this room fairly closed off just because we're always doing like drywall and things, and we don't have any flooring in here. So I cleaned it all out and everything, and then I plugged it in, and it still did it in that same outlet. And I went, okay. So I took a big heavy-duty extension cord, ran it from my living room into here, and I haven't had an issue with it since. So I had to reboot though because my camera and mic and stuff, you know, I plugged it all in after I already had it started, so I had to restart it to get everything to go. Oh yeah, I know you guys. We can hang.
Okay, you come do the malware thing on my computer, and I'll come up and replace your electrical sockets.
Yeah, I don't do electrical.
I do.
We have an outlet in my bedroom. It's right the window, and it started storming, and my dog was laying on the floor next to the bed, which she wasn't supposed to be there anyway, and she freaked out and got caught up in the cord and ripped the cord out, and it literally snapped half the freaking outlet. And I was like, oh my god, like, what do I do? I'm not going to shut the power off to my bedroom, you know, like I need power in my room. Like, what am I
had to replace, I live in a farmhouse, and I had to replace all mine with grounded outlets. And after I did that, I haven't had any problems since.
Yeah, no, I don't mess with the electrical at all. I hate it. I don't like it. Not at all.
Night, Lenny. Sleep well.
Good night, Lenny.
Night, Lenny.
Good to see you, hon.
Good to see you, buddy.
So yeah,
I had to.
That's something we. Every time we go through a room, it's like that's all stuff that has to get done, and so slowly but surely.
I did.
It happened. It takes a while. I'm working on the outside of my house now, so.
Well, it's funny because the last time he came home, he had got a wild hair up his butt. And it was we need to get drywall mud going in the living room. Well, I normally do all the taping and mudding. He doesn't like doing it, and I'm really detailed and picky, you know. So I do that stuff. I do the finishing work. You do the main, you know, I'll help you, but you do the main heavy duty work and I'll do all the finishing work. And he started with the ceiling, and I was like, I'm not even going to argue with you. Like, I'm not. So I let him go. And then he gets done with half of the living room ceiling, like the main part of the living room. And he did that half, and he sits down. And then it dawned on him, oh, yeah, we still need to put lights up there. And I'm like,
It's such a guy thing.
and you wonder why I haven't done any drywall work yet. Because I know there's a couple pieces that have to come back down because we have to put recessed lighting up because our ceilings are so bloody short.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's just funny.
Mhm.
Like, I'm only 5'3", and I can touch my ceilings.
Ooh.
Just about. Well, not actually. I can say that. Before we tore them out, I could touch I could touch the ceilings. Now that we tore them out and we took the lath down, I can't. But they're still really short. I mean, that was only an extra, you know, half an inch to an inch that we
Have you got room to put recessed lighting?
What's that?
I said, do you have room enough between your floor joist or whatever you got above you, ceiling or floor joist, and your ceiling wall?
Oh, yeah.
Recessed lighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. More than enough room.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You take the ceiling down and you're looking straight up into the attic.
Right.
Which is fairly good size.
Well, that's good.
Hold on one second. Be right back.
I got 9-foot ceilings here, so I could put my ceiling fans and LED lighting in below the actual ceiling, so I didn't have to worry about recess. But
We have regular ceilings in the kitchen, dining room area. Well, we made the dining room part of the kitchen,
right.
In the 2 bedrooms and the bathrooms. But the main bedroom, the master bedroom, and the living room are cathedral.
Oh.
And it's a pain in the tush.
Yeah, my parents, back when they were alive, they had their old house. They had a 12-foot cathedral ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
The metal, the metal squares. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They were made of copper.
Okay, I do know what those are.
It's kind of like a church ceiling, but that's what they had in the living room and the dining room. And I'm going to have to tear all that out. My God, what a job.
We have a huge beam running down the middle of ours.
Ah.
It's a 4x8 or 10, something like that.
Right.
And they had it painted this god-awful off-white color. So, of course, I wanted to do it in wood and have it sanded down, but I got outvoted because it would take too long.
Right.
So it got painted dark brown just to appease me. Because I couldn't stand that light grayish white color that was on it.
Right.
Just did not work for me.
Okay, now that I got you, Penny Queen, now you're needing that half dime I've got, that seated?
Yes.
All right, what else do you need that I might have? I've got some seated dimes, but I really don't want to get rid of them. They're both CCs, extra ones.
Yeah, I have
City, and they would cost you. I'm afraid I'd have to charge you for them.
Yeah, I have that one, and then with yours I'll have 2.
Right.
Let me get my book. Okay. I need quite a few things, but not as many as you would think having just gotten the book.
I'll tell you what. Make me a list of what you think I might have and email it to me. It'd be easier than going through it because I haven't got anything to write with right now. Anyway,
Okay.
just make me a list and email it to me, and anything I got, I'll email you back on.
Okay.
Now the halftime's already yours. You've already, and I love my Tron, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I replaced the one I had in my book. So
Yeah, I was surprised that, having come out of the ground, that my 3 looked as nice as they do.
yeah, well, silver has a tendency to do that. Copper will deteriorate in a hurry, but silver takes a long time. Gold's the same way. It doesn't deteriorate.
Oh, I have something to show you guys.
What you got, sweet Amy?
Do I need to make you bigger? I can learn.
Oh God, I gotta have a couple of them.
Are those cool?
You gotta send me a couple of them.
Those are awesome.
Hang on, I'm learning.
Wrong picture.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I make her big?
Oh God,
Yeah,
I
just
love
like that.
the stickers.
There, that's how. Solo layout.
Let's see what you
Pardon
got.
my holy Jesus mess. Okay, so these are my stickers.
Oh, I love them.
Aren't they cool? They turned out freaking phenomenal.
Oh, they turned out fantastic.
I am so excited.
You come with my logo on it. So I've got some because I
What's
have
that?
those stickers.
I had S-Mac do these actually. I don't have I'm actually working with somebody to get some stuff done to hopefully be able to get a printer that will accommodate being able to do stickers. However, I'm not sure it's going to be like financially feasible to do it that way.
Oh.
Versus like what S-Mac has. So he has professional equipment. Like he's got the big giant printers and cutters, where I got a little 12-inch cutter. It'll do 12-inch width by 24 length. Which is fine. It works for me, and I can maneuver things, in my software to get things to fit the way I need them to and whatnot. Break them apart, and cut them and do them in pieces if I have to and whatnot. But yeah, the printer I'm looking at, it's a $200 printer. The nice thing about it, I mean, it's an Epson, and it's made specifically for more high end, at home, but more high end, like photography, photographs, and things. And instead of having ink cartridges, it comes with ink tanks. So you can actually buy larger tanks that plug into them.
I have
for
that.
ink.
I just bought it recently.
Was it like a $200 Epson one?
Uh-huh.
What do you think of it?
Oh, I love it. I got it all put up, and the bad thing was my cat decided it was a warm spot to sleep, and she got some of her fur down in where they feeds the stupid paper. So
yeah.
So I'm having trouble with the paper feed. But man, I cuss that cat. But yeah, I bought that one. And
I tried
other than that, I love it.
Out of here until I can get my barn up and going, and then I won't have to worry about the animals being in there at all. But yeah, working on it. SHTF. I left his stream and came over here. Sorry. I had to come say hi.
We got to say hi to you, girl. I don't get to see sweet Amy minutes.
Yeah, I've been trying to just kind of lay low and I'm not get sucked into the idiot drama. I got enough shit in my own life going on. Sorry, Penny, dropping S's. Sorry.
I'm gonna get me.
I don't need to get potty to it.
It's okay. I put down no kids.
Oh,
that works.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
And Don.
Hey, David. I know you're not here, but hi. It's good to see you.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. it's a work in progress. I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to get the bigger stuff, but you know,
we all have to build as we can build, Amy. You know.
Well,
right. Well, I know.
I mean, I've been, you know that scope that Robert uses. I finally saved up enough money to where I ordered one similar to it, so it should be here next week. Oh man, I have to save a whole lot of pennies to buy that.
Right. What were you saying, Penny?
I was saying that when I bought mine, I was fed up with buying a new printer every few months because they run out of ink every other day. You know, I mean, you do print off 10 pages and you're out of ink. You know, and these
right.
Or it dries up or something. So I was searching on Amazon through Oz's channel, and I saw that one, and Charlotte wasn't in the room, and I clicked buy.
Yeah, really, I need to buy me a better printer because every time I buy one, I'm like you, I don't use it much, and I go to use it, it's all dried up.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's
right. I have a.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
See?
I don't know who's talking.
You are.
Wait.
Go ahead, Amy.
The printer that I use for just like everyday crap or for, tattoo designs, if I need a design to print off and trace, whatever it might be. I got it off of YouTube, and it was actually the last time I lived in Texas. So I've had this thing for probably 5 years, maybe even 6 years now. And I got it, or not YouTube, Craigslist. And I think I paid them $20 or $30 for it. And basically they were like, we used it once or twice and then it just stopped working. And I'm going, it's a brand new $300 printer. Now this is, it's down on the floor. Otherwise I'd show you, but it's like a big box. Basically, what is it? Is it a Brother? No, it's a Canon. It's like an office printer. It's got the fax and scanner if you need it, whatever. It's got the feeder for the top if you like doing that when you're making copies and things. And I'm like, no big deal. If it's only $20 or $30, we'll take it for a run and we'll see if we can't figure out what's wrong with it. All it needed was a firmware update. I've never had an issue with it since, but it uses toner. So actually, I believe I used Oz's link on Amazon when it ran out of toner finally, like 3 years later. Right. All I did, go on Amazon, I found a couple of, off-market toners. This one is just now starting to get kind of like, I'm not sure if I really want to work here and there, but it's not out yet. Plus, right. You always shake your toner and stuff, you can put it back in. And I got a whole nother one. But the nice thing with that is using a laser jet, which takes toner, they don't dry out. They're always around.
So in other words, I need to buy a printer that uses a toner instead of ink cartridges.
If you don't do color printing.
Yeah, no, I don't. If I just had one that did black and white and mono, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
What I do is
mine just goes black and white
and that kind of thing. I don't print.
You start getting into the color laser jets, and that starts getting the color toner starts getting a little on the pricey side. And a lot of people will look at toner and go, "Oh my God!" Because if you buy the name brand stuff specifically for that printer, whatever, you can walk into Office Max or Staples and pay $70 or $80 for one. But in all honesty, it's still that's 2 packs of inkjet ink. And it's going to last you 4 or 5 times longer than the inkjet will.
Let me look up.
But I think I paid $40 for 2 toners of off-brand one off Amazon. And I'm not even on my second one. And that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I'm going to have to see if I can find me a black and white printer that uses toner.
Yeah, laser jet.
Yeah, laser.
That's what you're looking for. A laser jet.
Yeah.
Inkjet takes the ink things.
Right.
Hey, Rhonda. Indian Head Logan, how are you doing? You guys are like the opposite of politicians because you actually let each other talk. Yes, it's called being courteous.
Yes. I'm looking up what I paid for the refills on that. There it is. Okay, I bought my Epson tank one, and I bought the refills. Let's see, buy it again. I don't need to. I got all three colors that come with it for $42,
Mhm.
and I was paying that for just the black cartridge for my other one.
Right.
And
Exactly.
I haven't even opened them. I would have opened them already with as much as we've printed out, and I can just see the very top of the black now. So yeah, save you money on ink. Oh my God.
Wow.
Right.
Because we've been using, it just seemed like every time we turned around, we were buying cartridges and buying more cartridges, and just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Hey, that's
and
cool.
it's cheaper
I'm
to buy
learning something here,
a
guys.
new printer with ink in it than it is to buy freaking ink.
Mhm.
Stupid.
I'm learning something good here, guys.
Yeah, I
See,
thought that
all the just hang out with us, ladies. We'll teach you. We'll learn you.
Hey, that's it, man. Hey, I agree.
women know how to stretch the pennies. You guys know how to look at them.
Yeah, yeah.
Way better than me. But yeah, I got sick of paying ridiculous amounts for, and we'd always get the ones that say our toner will cost you less money. Bull Redola. We had Brothers,
Right.
we had Canon, we had HP. We tried everything, and I saw this one. I said, "Well, let's try this one," and I love it.
Yeah.
For good
I believe that particular printer, I can actually get what is called sublimation ink, which is it's almost like doing iron-on transfers. Okay, so you can go to Walmart, you have a regular inkjet printer, and you can buy the iron-on transfer paper for white t-shirts. You got a kid's t-shirt you want to make. So you can print it out, whatever design on that, and then iron it on. Sublimation is pretty much the same thing, but it's higher quality, and there's there are differences to it, but it is basically what it is. However, you can do that on things like coffee mugs, where that stuff doesn't come off. It doesn't just bleed off. And it takes a specific type of ink and what paper to do that. And if I remember correctly, like I got to do a little more research. But I believe that was one of the printers that you can buy, like another setup tanks
Right.
for those specific types of inks, and run it through that printer, with that specific type of paper and stuff to do that, which would give me, a little more leeway on things that I couldn't do, because like right now with vinyl and doing t-shirts, like I'll show you the t-shirts I've been working on. So
I'm wanting to see some artwork.
this here is, as I like to jokingly say, the original baby daddy. It's my oldest son's father. That we still talk and everything. We're in good standings and all that. But I always say the original. He's the OG baby daddy. So I'm doing some shirts for his business, and it's nothing like super crazy or technical.
Cool.
They're just nice. It's a nice, clean logo.
Oh, I like
Right?
that. That's cool, lady.
Yeah.
So it's a very nice, clean logo.
That's cool.
You see those there, here?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all pieces, individual pieces to make that. So I can do all the wording in one shot, right? So that's cut out. But to do the wheel itself, it takes many individual pieces. I have them all stuck on one carrier sheet to keep them all together so I don't lose them. It's a lot more difficult. Now, if I was able to screen press or do sublimation, I wouldn't have to go through this. This takes a ridiculous amount of time. I mean, it's just crazy, you know, to do the large design. Just these two pieces are, I mean, that's 3 pieces right there. And then to do all the little pieces to the cog. Oh, yeah. And it's been this particular design, even though it's really simplistic and easy and clean, has been nothing more than a ginormous pain in my backside.
So yeah, you definitely need to do all of it.
It's, yeah. I have yours. I have your idea, and I have it printed out, and I have it on my wall right here, and I keep looking at it. I'm trying to figure out how to go about it. Like, I have it in my head how I want it to look. Like, I can see it. But it's a matter of trying to get all the little things in there.
Right.
And how to do it on my computer. Like, I could probably draw it out, but I need to do it on the computer too. So it's going to take me a little time. So don't.
I'm in no rush. I'm happy to hear you're even thinking about it.
Oh yeah. No, I got it sitting here. I think it's great. I do. I was like, at first I was like, holy crap. There's so much in here. But then I started reading it and I was like, oh, this is freaking awesome. The names and everything. Like, that's cool.
I even have colors for you. We were going to say, make, of course, the Duchess of Dimes silver, and then the Duke of Dublin, make him gold. And that way we have copper, gold, and silver.
There you go. Yeah.
He doesn't like that.
I just have to figure out. I thought the names are great. Like, this is absolutely hilarious. I love it.
I just thought it was going to be.
Yes, sir.
You're going to send me a couple stickers, right?
Of course. Although I may have to email you or email me your address.
I got just a place to put them, so you can send me a couple. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I might need your address again. I don't know where all my addresses went.
I'll email it to you then.
So if you want them, then just email them to me.
I'll do it. I don't know if you still got the same email.
The youpergirl78@gmail.
Let me make sure I got it. Hang on a minute.
I don't think I'm modded, so no. I will. I'll put it in private chat.
How do I do that?
I don't know, because they changed everything, and I haven't really live streamed lately. So it used to be you could click on, if you were hosting, you could click on the 3 dots by my name and chat. So like, I'll just write.
Yeah, write something in chat.
I've got
you could click moderate.
Yes, the girl
add moderator.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, there you go. I'm blue.
All right, send it to me.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Let me go back over to StreamYard. No, let me go to Facebook. There we go.
I can type at M Gale.
All right. Let me copy this. Copy. All right. Boom. Hang on a minute.
I got my camera sitting like right where my chat box is. I'm like looking around to see it. The YouperGirl thing at gmail.com.
I thought I had it pasted. Well, let me paste off that. Hang on a minute.
I just put it in chat if you need
I
it.
know. I got it. I'm trying to get it pasted so I can.
Oh, there's my tape. I was trying to take pictures. I got a 71S Ike I was looking at. It looks like it, at least on the motto, there's some doubling, but I wasn't 100% sure because of the glare off my
Well, if you want
microscope.
to go Alden, I'll put you on. I know how to do that now. Put it under your scope.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I can get it to not be so glaring and ridiculous. Let me see here. What I did and what I do
Let me just
is I'll take some masking tape. This is actually drywall tape, mudding tape. And I'll tape it to my scope with a hole in the center, so you can see through it. And it usually works pretty well.
Wonder if I could do that with a clip.
Well, it's gotta be able to cover the light but still let the light through. So it's got to be able to filter it.
How does that look?
Now, that looks better. So here, let's try this. If you get seasick, don't look.
Looks the same to me. Yeah.
That's the one I had. Okay.
All right, let's see. Did I do that all right? Better. Ah, there we go. So you're still going to get light and you're going to get glare, but it's not anywhere near as bad.
Okay.
But I was looking at.
Let's try a dime one instead of a penny.
The R and the G. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I just sent you an email. Let me know if you get it.
Okay.
Thank you, babe.
Yes, sir.
What do you got there?
A 71S Ike. Yep, I got it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I just went and got a bunch of like thank you cards and stuff to send them out. So I got a book of stamps rolling around here somewhere. But yeah, I was looking at that G and God, the R and trust, the U. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I was going to send some pictures to Lincoln and be like, look at this for me.
I don't know. I don't think so, but Lincoln.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. I see some.
The U.
I see some splits in the U. I think.
Right. It's like it's reminiscent to me. It's reminiscent of my Michigan quarter, which is stage 6 doubling. So it's like extra thickness.
Yeah.
Like there's not really super defined split serifs and stuff. But I mean, the I is, it's fatter on top than it is on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not good enough to be able to tell you, Amy. I'm not experienced enough to tell you. What year is it? 71?
A 71S.
Is it a clad or a silver? Well,
Silver. It's
okay.
a proof 71.
So it's out of a
There's
brown.
no talent. What's that?
Is it out of a brown Ike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been busted out. It's toning too. You can see that there.
I can
It's
see
really
the toning
toned.
from here, yeah.
But even the R, you can tell.
Yeah, it's not a peg leg, but.
No, it's not. But the bottom of the R.
And the very top of the
Right.
R on the left side.
And the very top. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very faint.
Lincoln could tell you. I can't. But it looks. I see some what looks like shelving in places, but. See, you're having the same problem with your scope that I have with mine. That's the reason I ordered this one, because it's the shadowing.
And it's a friendly eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because the scope sucks.
Yeah, that's the reason I give $300 for a new one.
Right. I know. I was asking Chuck Daughtry about his, and I'm like, what are you using? Because I absolutely love your freaking scope.
What's he got?
And then he told me the name of it, and I looked him up, and I was like, oh, isn't that special? That's nice.
Yeah, they're high.
That's not going to. Not anytime soon.
They're expensive.
We might just have to step up from a $30 scope to like maybe an $80 scope before we work on a $300 scope.
Yeah, I think I gave $280 for mine, shipping included. And mine was on sale,
Yeah.
$50 off. So.
And see what's up.
And actually, the one Robert's got about 2 steps higher up than the one I'm getting.
Right.
But,
well, that's because he's professional.
Well, he does it for a living. I do it as a hobby. There's a big difference.
Exactly. Oh, let's see. I just have random coins here, so we're just going to look at some random
Nothing
coins.
wrong with that. I'll be right back, guys.
I see. No real funkiness. Nope. That can go in the back to the bank pile.
Okay. Well, that's all the playing I'm going to do with mine tonight. I was hoping Limit would come on.
I haven't seen him since he auctioned.
Well, he was going to auction again yesterday, and then he didn't. So I'm just a little bit worried. Because he hasn't, I mean, he's passed out since she's left him, you know, and stuff like that. So.
All right.
And he's changed his phone number. So the phone number I got and never used doesn't work.
Oh, geez. I think I got his new one, but he didn't answer my last message to him. But that was a while back, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I think. Let's see. 2014 P, and I put, need to take a look at this. Let's see. And I don't remember why.
Now I've put a glare on dead center.
There's a nice fingerprint on this. It's a circulated dime, so whoop-de-doo, whatever.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Oh, we got a die chip on the U.
And see kitty fishing.
Inside. It's a feral kitty.
Old feral cat.
Yep.
What are we looking at there, Amy? I'm Merc, I know.
This is actually a 2014 dime. And I had set it aside and need to look at this. So I'm just looking back at it because I haven't looked at it in a long time. But there's a couple of die chips there on that leaf.
Cool.
And then there's one right in that ooh of pluribus. In the ooh. The U.
Ooh, yeah, and that ooh, there's a big die chip in the ooh. Yeah, there is a big die chip in the ooh. I see the die chip in the ooh.
Yes, die chip in the ooh. I don't know. I got coins freaking everywhere. I can't find half the stuff I want.
Exactly what you're talking about. I spent all day just trying to put extra ones I got up, and I've still got nickels and dimes and quarters sitting everywhere.
Yeah, don't preach to the choir. We're here with you.
Oh, Penny Queen, did I throw that roll of Nicodate nickels in there? I don't know if I
Yes, you did.
Okay.
There was only 4 that need Nicodating in there.
Well, they all kind of looked at me. I just threw a bunch of them together and figured you might be able to use them for that.
I put 4 in my wall display today. And then I've got 4 to Nicodate with the 4 I have that I'm going to Nicodate tomorrow. But I said I had to clean my desk off before I'd allow myself to have fun with acid.
Well, cool. Well, I've had those for 6 months sitting there with your name on them, Penny.
Thank you. Hope you don't mind. I may send some to Oz's kids for their book.
Well, honey, send them wherever you want to. I mean, I give them to you to do with what you wanted to with.
Well,
you know what the gift and what's just to spread around. Hell, I've got rolls of them things. If you need a bunch of them, holler at me with good dates on them, but they're newer ones.
Yeah, I sent them a book, and so this last go round, I sent them a few to go in it.
Yeah.
And I sent them a Jefferson book, and I sent them Jefferson nickels, and then I sent them a bunch of quarters.
Cool. What are we looking at, Penny? I mean, Amy, I don't recognize that coin.
It's a dime of some sort.
No, this is a 2017.
Oh, it just looks
Canadian quarter.
Okay.
It's a colorized. My camera's being stupid. I have too much light. Oh, let's see here. You're welcome, babe. See if we can get it to do it. It has like hummingbirds on it. Oh, there you go.
Hi, T-Square.
Cool.
How you doing? Good to see you.
It is. Canadian quotas. And then I have a 1874 H Canadian. That is really smooth. But it's, 146 years old, so I'm not complaining.
Good.
That's sweet.
And this is a 1903 Netherlands, which I don't even know if you'll be able to tell on this one. But this is a quarter. It's actually like the size of a nickel. Yeah, it's too dark. My lighting is not the greatest in here.
Know that feeling. I've got to get a better light to go in here. Because it stays dark in this room. But
so, just looking at random crap I got laying around.
It's my room, so I'm happy.
I really shouldn't say random crap. I have some pretty good coins just laying around. Like here, 2 flips. I have my 1831 cap bust half. I have an 1877 seated quarter. A 1910 V nickel, a trime, a 1873 shield nickel.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, T squared. Stuff. Alden.
Yeah.
I know you want to see the bust.
Oh, I picked up some nice ones you'd like.
It's all about the busty girls.
I'm talking about the cat bust, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the cat bust is my favorite. And not because of the bust, but just because I love the cat bust. Ooh, what do you got there?
See, you see this? This is what my freaking scope does. It moves on its own. I'm not touching it.
Really? Have you got it on a cardboard sheet to slide it under? Because if you do, it's bowing.
No, it's not the coin. It's the freaking bendable neck.
Yep, that's what it is. That's why I've got mine on a stationary neck. Oh, that's sweet.
I'd like to, right? I like to find out more about these because these stars are the way that they are.
A lot of them came that. I've got a couple that's like that myself. Is that a quarter or a half?
Half.
Half. Yeah, I've got a few like that. I've got like a half a dozen of the half.
I mean, for not being, a very money-toting coin collector, I'm pretty happy with this one.
Oh, you ought to be. That's a nice specimen. If you want to sell it, you let me know.
No, I had an 1834. I gave that one away.
I've got an 1825, and I think I have an 1827, an 1830, and an 1836. I don't know how many of them I've got. 5 or 6. 6 I know of.
And I absolutely love this. 50
yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at the denticles on it. The denticles are in good shape. Let me go to my scope and I'll show you.
Yeah, the reverse is in better shape than the obverse.
Usually they are.
And then this does have, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do it or if it'll even.
The edge, the edge letter, yeah.
Yep.
How is that?
Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
$50.
I'll be right back.
So.
I thought I only had one cat bust for the longest time and getting in here and organizing stuff. I have 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. It's always a good find when you were like, oh my God, I didn't even even know I had this.
And this
Before
one
you
was
forget.
older. The second one was older and still in gorgeous, gorgeous shape.
Nice. Yeah, this one's pretty darn smooth. At least you can still see the date, but it is a seated quarter, an 1877 S seated. So I am okay with that.
Yeah, I've got to get some seated stuff, but I've got to get dollars and not looking forward to that.
Oh, doing a typeset?
Yeah, I finally bought a book from Lemon, one of the very early dance goes. Amy, they call the cap bus turban heads.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they called them turban heads back then. And I'm like going, what? The wrong people see this? They don't, they go.
That would not apply today.
It's not politically correct.
Right?
That's the book. It's a red dance.
The names in the book.
It's a red dance go instead of a brown one. And that's why I told them and I had to have it. And let me put it up here so you can see it.
Here's a cool one.
See? My very first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But
sweet.
I was surprised at how many coins I did have.
Right.
And how many I still have yet to buy. Because I don't metal detect anymore to where I can go out and find them. And if the Hoover boys are telling the truth, there are none left to find. Because they found them all.
Well, that's because they found them all.
Throw me on camera for a minute there, Penny, and I'll show her.
I don't see it, Alden. It looks like mine does.
Okay, now, yeah, exactly. Now, there's your stars. All right.
Yep.
Now, this is a graded coin. It's an 1832. And if I slide up here, I'll show you the grade. It's a PCGS AU 53.
Nice.
And here's a raw one I have.
Very cool.
This is a 1818. Now this is raw. This is not graded. But do you see the design difference between the 1832 and the 1818 in the face?
Oh, yeah.
They redesigned the face of the cat bus. Now look at the stars on this one.
Oh, nice.
Very, very different.
That's beautiful.
Edge. Now it's got some wear on the cap, as you can see. This is probably a VF30, maybe. I'm not the best grader in the world. The denticles are decent, as you can see. It's got a full liberty. The face is pretty much all there. The eye has a lot of detail. Ear. Okay, now that's another one I have. Hang on a minute. This is an 1825 cat bus, half. Now look at the stars on it. They're different as well.
Right.
There's that elongated like you had on yours.
Yep.
Good hair. Identicals. This is a AU50 by NGC.
Nice.
Then I have about four more, I think, in my typeset, and a couple in my other album. But I'm a big cat buff. I love the cat buff. This one is about a $350 coin. This one is right at for the AU55 or 53.
If they would just go back to the old designs, I would be such a happy camper.
Oh, I would too. But what amazes me is the design difference between the 1832 and the 1818. The face is just so much different. That's the 1818. That's the oldest cat buff half I have.
Yeah.
My collection has grown a lot in the last 3 years. But anyway, let me get off here. But there you go. Take me off camera there, girl. But I just thought I'd show you a couple examples I have to show you that the stars were actually made that way, Amy.
Right.
When I first saw the first one I went, oh my God, what have I found? You know?
I have a Napoleon III.
Napoleon
It's the
III.
1855.
Wow. Trying to see what I got for foreign stuff in this particular book.
10 centimes.
I got some cool Balboa.
From the French Empire, and this is another one of my favorites. It's not even an old one. It's a wartime one, but it's 50% silver.
Ah. Do you like the 50%? The 50 shilling coin?
Oh yeah, any UK coins I am all about.
I'll show you this one.
I got so many, it's ridiculous.
I don't have that many, but here, let me turn the camera back on. This is a 50 shilling.
Bradley Hooper sent me a tube full of UK half pennies of various dates. And Majestic actually sent me a key date UK 1 penny. It's a 1871.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Amanda, how are you?
I love the different shields on this thing.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh, nice. That is beautiful.
This isn't that old of a coin, but it's cool as it can be. It's the 1966, 90% silver. It's about the size of a silver dollar. Here's the reverse.
Don't get old, people. It sucks.
You know more about these than I do, Amy.
Well,
I just kind of thought that shilling was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a commemorative.
Oh, is it?
And they are cool. They're cool.
I didn't know. See, I learned something today. I did not know that. I'm trying to see.
That's why it's got the 2 dates on it.
This is a 5 shilling that I have. Cool dude on a horse, anyway.
Nice. Republic.
It's
Österreich. Wait, what is that?
let me. Austria.
I want to say that's Austrian. Yeah, that's Austria.
If I had a brain, people, I'd be a dangerous person. I'm sitting here searching for something that's sitting literally reach out and touch with my fingers.
1965, Mom.
I got a whole coin set of Yugoslavian coins.
Ah, cool.
Which Yugoslavia is not even a freaking country anymore.
I know it. That's scary.
But my family is Croatian. It was Yugoslavia then, but they're
Alden,
Yeah.
see what I got? This is not the one I have showed you before.
Sweet. 1836.
Or is it the one I showed you before?
Yep.
Okay, let me get the 1830 out.
That's sweet, though.
Now, David, you can stay just where you're at. You're good.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my new scope.
Yeah, she's better. You see more of her hair.
Ooh, yeah, now that's sweet. I like that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's really nice.
You can even see parts of her clasp. 1830. And cleavage. Did y'all know they have cleavage?
Big. And I got my
Matchbox.
my money truck.
Cool. I like Matchbox.
Yeah, my armored truck. It's funny because
What year is that, Tony?
1830.
Cool.
I found it while cleaning out. Darn.
I like Matchbox, Amy.
I have Hot Wheels from that, we go to the store and like we'll dig through, and if I find something I want, like I'll grab them and I don't open them. I keep them in the packages, and it drives my kids absolutely freaking bonkers. But we went to the store just a few days ago, and the boys have been doing good and helping with chores. So Rainer actually picked a separate one that he wanted, and then they picked out a set of like 5, and they were going to split those.
Ah, cool.
And it was funny because we were walking out of the store, and Rainer's like, "I'm not going to open this one. It's staying in its package. That's what they're made for." I'm like, there you go.
This particular coin belongs to Amy. This one belongs.
What's that?
This particular coin belongs to Penny Queen. We traded. She wanted a nice half dime, and I've got a 57 here. And this is the first time she's seen it. Not bad shape. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's one that's coming to you.
Cool.
1857.
I have one around here somewhere, I believe. I need a half cent and I need a 20 cent. Me and you've talked about that 20 cent. I don't know that right now.
I got a 20 cent right here. Hang on a minute. Right. Oh, you said a 2 cent? Here's
no, I have a 20 cent. I need a half cent and a 20 cent.
I've got both.
I believe I have. I just don't know where.
Oh, that's a 2 cent.
Yeah, if you need 2 cents, I'm the person to come to.
Hang on a minute. I'll be right back. I've got a nice 2 cent, but it's not cheap.
I swear to God, if you guys could see this, you'd yell at me. I get in so much trouble. Oh my God. I got stuff in envelopes I haven't even.
That you should have opened a long time ago?
Well, I opened them and I must have set them aside. Pammy J. I haven't even taken them. I got a Walking Liberty. I don't even know who. Jeez, oh Pete's.
That's the 20 center.
Looks like mine minus
Rolls and rolls and rolls of pennies. I got rolls coming out my wazoo. Canadians. Jeez, oh Pete.
There's some damage right there on the bar.
Canadian nickels. Canadian dimes.
Yes, David, stop getting old right now. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Did you finally get through those quarters?
All right, let me put some of these things away now. 2 center goes there. Yep. Oh. Half line goes in your package.
Oh,
You mailed my package.
my coin up mouse pad seriously needs to get washed.
I got a couple of them.
I ordered a new mouse pad. It looks like bubbles.
It's the box. This is the box. I hope. I could just be talking out of my butt because this is a bunch of Ikes. That's a lot of Ikes. And Kennedy's. And some quarters. Oh, good Lord.
Here's another 20 cent iron. Huh? This one's got a lot more detail on it.
Yes,
Oh, this is so pretty.
I have one in BU, but it's in my typeset. It's not for sale.
Susan B's.
This is
Proof 87.
This is a VF30 here by PCGF. And I believe it has the S over S, but I'm not sure.
I was going to say, there's something going on with that mint mark.
I believe it's the S over S. It's not attributed, but I believe that's what it is. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's the S over S.
cool beans.
Very nice.
Yeah, for 20 cents it is. The 20-cent piece is my favorite of all coinage in American.
Oh, gotta go with the hoity-toity coins, don't you? I said, gotta go with the hoity-toity coins, don't you?
He do like the silver.
Right? Well, silver is good.
But overall, it's pretty nice 20 cent. Good beak on the eagle. Feathers are real good shape.
That is a beautiful 54S.
Love them feathers. That is, yeah. Let me zoom in on that and get on a big screen.
Random things. Proof dimes.
My new scope should do better than this one.
That is a 44S.
I don't know if that's an S over S or not. Now that I really look at it, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But
I think
I
it's
don't
a
know, did
standard
it?
S. I think that's a standard S.
There's another 54.
Almost a full liberty on the shield. Good shield, actually, for a VF coin. And the face still has a lot of detail. Good perimeter around the coin. Nice face. All the denticles are there. I don't see any rim damage at all. Pretty nice for 20 cents each. There you go, Penny. You can take me off then.
Okay.
That is beautiful. My turn?
Yep.
I just found a box. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just like, oh, wow. It's like Christmas all over again.
Cool, David. I don't have
Christmas.
one that plugs into my iPhone.
What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let's see here. 54S.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not even sure what to look for on these.
I'd have to look
I
in my
guess-
book, but I'm not sure on the 54.
Something stands out. I'm sure I'll probably notice it. It definitely has that indirect design transfer deal going on. You see how it's like really pushed down all around him? It is just clean though. Ah, pretty.
Very.
Yay. $44.
Ooh, that's nice. Nice colorful.
Yeah, that's got. This one's seen a little more life.
Sweet. I like that. That's nice. That's a nice specimen right there.
Mm-hmm.
Little dye chip in the center, looks like.
Let me see.
Right in the center of cent. I thought I see a dye chip. Maybe not. No, maybe not.
No.
Just the angle of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, scopes can be real deceptive.
Right. Yeah, I learned that. Oh, it's another 54S.
It took me a while to figure that out, but they are very deceptive.
I'm gonna have to put one of these in my book. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, zoom in on that S.
Oh, that S has got.
Through on the floor. And I thought I see the RPM on the S. Maybe not, but definitely a strike through on the 4. I see some extra metal in the S.
Yeah, I do too. Look at the difference. on them fours. Holy bejesus, Batman.
Yeah, I think that's a grease strike through, but I may be wrong. But the S definitely looks funky.
Yeah.
That looks like an RPM. I'm not sure, but it looks like it.
I'll have to look it up. I don't know, because I pull away again.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. The camera's not super clear, at least on my end. Kind of
It's
jumpy.
probably not.
Well, you've been having trouble with your connection anyway. So nice coin, clean.
It's not a bad one.
Really nice strike on the reverse. Yep, real nice strike on the reverse, which is rare for that year.
So sweet.
Night, David.
These are ones I got. Pammy Jones. Night, David.
60D. That's my year right there. 60D.
Yeah, I'm gonna break this out of the flip. There's so many staples in it.
That's cool. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I'll put some of these up.
Night, David.
Oh, anything too major on that? She sent me an absolutely gorgeous 59. No, it's in its thing, so it's hard to see, but I'm just taking a quick peek at them. Now, next time I see her, I'm going to have to remember to tell her thank you. Now I feel horrible.
I don't feel horrible.
It's a really nice one.
Hey, I think I fixed it. The glare on mine. Sort of.
All right, I got to mute for a second.
Okay.
All right. Put me on for a second there.
Okay.
See if I can get this focused in. Hang on a minute. Put me up there and I'll show you a neat 60D.
Oh, I thought that, sorry, hit the wrong one. There you go. No.
There's your large over small date right there. I mean, small over.
Yeah, the small over the large date.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the later die stage. Yep. About $150 coin if you find one. Now let me zoom down and I'll show you the RPM on it as well. I can see it. Do you see above the D north?
Yes.
Northwest?
Yes.
There's another D there. That's one of your die markers.
Okay.
So it's an RPM and a small over large date.
Cool.
So it's a double. Yeah, it's. Now I had one with a lamination in the 9. I had it sent off. It come back a MS64, I think, with all 3 errors in it, or 2 varieties in an error, and I gave it to Joe.
That was a nice
I
gift.
found 3 of them. This is the first one I found. So, actually, the second one I found. The first one I gave to Lincoln, but that one's my keeper out of the 3 I found. But when you're looking to small over large date, that's what you're looking for.
Really nasty looking numbers. Okay, got it. Just kidding.
Very unique looking though.
I keep trying to find one.
I'm trying to get that D to show up better. Maybe if I angle it. Hang on a minute. There. You can see it now, north of the primary
I
D.
could see it before.
There's a pretty good shot of your large, small over large. I found that one in a second roll I think I ever hunted. And I've been searching rolls ever since.
Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce off of here.
All right, Amy.
Be good.
But yeah, talk to you guys soon. It was good to see you.
Nice
You
to
too,
see
Amy. Hey, I'm looking forward to my stickers, honey. Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, that's one of my finds that I'm so proud of.
I kind of blocked the glare a little better. I'm working on it.
That camera in mine does pretty good. That scope for a cheap scope.
I love the feet on this one.
Huh?
Everything, the feet on this cap bust.
Yeah.
And how clear everything is on the reverse.
That's a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. What year is that one?
30.
30. I know that's one in your typeset.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it went in my typeset real quick. There's something about the 30s though, and I didn't read it all. Guess I should look it up.
Well, you got the short 5, the short top on the 5 is number 1. In fact, you're showing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's something on the obverse too. I can't remember now. Maybe on the date. I don't remember.
Let's see.
I've got a whole book on them. On every year.
1830. There's a small O and a large O. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't make any difference. Either O is the same price. And then it also has large letters. Now that one is worth more, and I already know that mine's not large letters.
I don't have an 1830. I've got a 25, 27, 32, 34, 35, 1919, and I think a 1918. I mean 1818 and 1819. I've got like 6 of them, but I can't remember. 3 of them are in my book.
Cool. Yeah, they show a picture of the letters and how many. I counted how many little lines are in between each letters, and I got the little letters.
Yeah. You can tell by the denticles which one's which. Which is your little lines, and they're called denticles. Yeah.
And then, but I was amazed at how much more hair she had than my other one, because I like my other one. But she got cleavage. She's got.
Yeah, that's a nice piece. Where'd you pick that up at, Penny?
This was my dad's cap bust.
Oh.
The other one was my uncle's. I didn't realize I had my dad's cap bust. Which means I dug it, but they found it with the metal detector.
Right, I got you.
So yeah.
It's hard to believe that come out of the ground, isn't it?
He must have forgot he had it. And I found it when I was searching through all my boxes. Apparently I just thought, I don't know what I thought.
Yeah, some of the dollar coins are expensive for your book.
Well, those my dad gave away. Very sore, touchy spot.
Do you have a trade dollar yet?
No. Not the one I have trade dollars before this book, but they're Spanish.
Oh, you don't
So
have American trade dollar.
yeah, I don't have an American trade dollar.
Yeah,
So I have a good one.
and I think there's 2 or 3 they have before that, and there's seeded Liberty dollar.
Yes, I don't even want to know.
Oh, they're not cheap. They're not
Yep.
cheap.
Yep.
At mid grade, you're talking $300 to $500 each, each, and that's at mid grade, not high grade.
That means there'll be one of those that I have to luck into.
Oh yeah,
And I usually luck
I
into
lucked into
everything.
mine. I lucked into all mine. Now I've been spending the last year. I've been upgrading my typeset, and I've upgraded a lot of the coin in it, and I still lack a few.
You know,
But I mean, that's the fun of doing it, Penny.
yeah, I've decided I'm not going to upgrade my books. I'm just going to start new ones.
I've got enough to probably put 3/4 of one together at this point. Another one.
I enjoy it. So, and I'm one of those people who I think the reason I have such trouble getting rid of my coins, I don't have this much trouble with other things, but
Right.
with my coins is because my dad did give away all those coins.
Right.
And I helped find them.
Oh
And
yeah.
the only ones he didn't give away were ones he had thrown in a drawer somewhere. So
Now this, I've got a lot better shaped ones than this. This is in my extra. Hang on a minute. Oh. Let me see.
A standing liberty.
This is standard. This 1917 variety 1.
Cool.
Now this one is not the best shape. I mean, it's not bad. It's got
No.
good shield. Got the logo, God We Trust. And then on the reverse side, and how you can tell is the stars are different on the variety 1 than the variety 2.
Mine, you can read everything but the date. You can read the S mint mark, everything but the date. Sounds about right.
The one I have in my typeset, I bought off Robert Larson.
Uh-huh.
And it's a very fine 45, maybe. It's a real good shape. I mean, it's still even got a little luster to it.
You know what the modern quarter I put in was?
Huh?
I've got the barber quarter. I got the barber I got the barber quarter. I've got the standing liberty quarter.
Uh-huh.
And then the next one is for Washington. Guess which one I put in for Washington?
What one?
The Texas silver.
Ah.
I love my Texas.
And here's a nice or decent, not nice, not as nice as the one I got, but here's a decent barber hat. It's a 1950.
Yep.
I'm not really into the barbers. Hang on a minute. I got a better one here somewhere. Let me look.
Mine's a 1908.
Ah, here's one. This one's a little better. It's 1907 barber. These are just my extra ones. I have in a little book that I keep all my extra, some of my extra flow overs in.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
You want to, I've got to clear it with Charlotte, but possibly trade my 36 cap bus for one between the 37 and 39 if you have an extra?
Yeah, I'll look and see what I've got.
Because I need one. That's the years I need one. I need a turban head from 37 to 39.
Let me see what I've got. I think I have one in my other book. I'll have to look.
Okay.
I know I got my old one in here, which is 1818.
Right.
Um,
My 1830 fills that spot. So,
right.
because the dates they have in this one are 07 to
I'll have
36.
to dig in my safe and see what I've got, Penny.
Okay. Because I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I traded that.
Yeah. Well, if it's for one you need, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm always up for a good trade. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what seeded liberties have you got?
I have the 1839 through 65. Mine is a 1864.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
still looking at a 58.
this one says 1853 raise, but I've got an 1855 with raise, so I put it in there.
Oh, okay. I've got a 1858 without raise.
Okay, are they talking about the back should have raise?
Right here.
Because
You ready
I'm
to
thinking
come out
I'm
of the-
taking the arrows for raise.
Now, the arrows are always in the date.
Right.
So this is an 1858 without arrows.
Okay, so they're not talking about the arrows that are on it.
No, when they talk about rays, they're talking about rays coming out of the back of the eagle.
Okay, then no, I don't have I don't have a raised one.
Okay. Let me go get my typeset.
Okay. We're not going anywhere, are we, guys?
Well, let me go get. Hang on a minute. Let me go get my typeset, and I can tell you exactly what there is. But I have to look at my set because I'm talking from memory, and my memory is not the best in the world.
I know that feeling.
Right back. My typeset's complete, so I know exactly what you got. Now I've got the newer book, which is the 7070.
Mm-hmm.
Which has got a few more coins in it, but
Yeah,
all right.
there
Now,
was
what are we looking at?
Liberty seated with rays.
All right, liberty seated quarters,
Halves.
Okay. Oh, all right. Here we go. I don't have a thing that says raise. I've got the liberty seated with arrows and without.
Okay.
I've got liberty seated with arrows, which is 53 through 55. They only made it 2 years. And then they got with motto.
Yeah.
And they got no motto, which is in God we trust. Now, with motto, he's from 66 to 91. Without mottos, from 39 to 65.
I understand, Amanda.
And the arrows is the one where they changed the silver content.
Okay.
And that, like I said, they only made that 53, 54, and 55.
Yeah, it says raise around eagle. And I'm looking in my book and
let me see if I've got any with raise around eagle.
And I don't have that one, so.
Yeah, I do. It's mine's it's the one with arrows, actually. It's the transition one. They only made it 3 years. 3 years. 53, 54, and 55.
Now I'm starting to question this.
Yeah, it's got arrows and rays. It's the only one that's got rays. And you see it all the way around the eagle. I'm looking at it. Here, let me dig it out and show it to you. Well, I got to put on a glove to do this because these are all high dollar coins.
No problem.
Hang on a minute. I'll get another book to show you, but I got to put a glove on to do it. See, anything comes out of the book don't have a. They're raw. All right, there it is. All right, let me show you the rays first. No, let me get something to put this on. Off my other scope. Hang on a minute. It'll take me a minute to get it lined up. All right. Here's your rays. See the rays above the eagle?
Yes.
That's with rays. Okay. And if you turn it over and look at the date, it's got arrows.
Right.
That's your transition.
Has arrows.
Okay. They made that from 53 to 55. This is the first year issue. This is 53.
Okay.
It's got a full shield. Liberty's not full, but. And then the reverse looks like this. You see the arrows all the way around the eagle. Right. All the way around it. That's with it. That's not arrows, but rays. You see, you even got the rays in between the devices.
Okay. Well, poop. That's another one.
What you're looking for. All right, here's the one without. This is a normal one. This is 1876. You see, there's no arrows. And on the reverse, there's no rays. See? No rays around on the eagle. That's one with motto.
Right. And
there's your motto right there on the ribbon. In God we trust. Now, one without motto looks like this. It's on the reverse, and you see no motto. All you see is the eagle. See the difference?
That's what I have.
Okay. That's one of the three that you need, at least in my book. And here's your obverse to that same coin, which is the 1857. Yep. And there you go.
Okay.
Then you go from that to this one. Now, this is one of my better barbers. This is a 1907. This is the one I have my type set. Got almost full eye. These are expensive coins. In high grade, the barber dollars are high. They're not cheap, and I don't know why. I guess because they were so well used. Yeah, it's a D, Denver. Okay. And I'll show you a couple of the ones you don't have that you will be looking for. Hang on a minute. Let me put these and turn the page. Yeah, these are your high-end ones here. If I can get them out. I don't have them taped up. I may have them taped up. I do. I got them taped up. Hang on a minute. Let me slice that open. I know you got the Morgan and the P's.
Yep.
All right. Now this is the later one. Here's your peace dollar, your trade dollar. 1877. It's the only one with this design on it. See if I can get that a little clearer. There's your peace dollar. I mean your trade dollar. Let me show you the reverse. These is, and you got to be careful when you buy these because they are definitely faked a lot. That shows you it's 90% fine silver. There's your trade dollar. That's an S, by the way, made in San Francisco.
Right.
Here's your top part. It's got United States of America. All identicals are good in it. It's got a little rim damage right there. Now, a lot of these will have chop marks in them. And what I mean by chop marks, you'll see usually on the reverse. In the fields, you'll see little chip marks. And it's where they tested the silver to make sure it was real. When it went overseas.
Right.
And they're called chop marks. I didn't want one with chop marks, so I got one that's not, but a lot of them do. Now, this is the seeded Liberty dollar, one of them. This is the 1871. That's a $400 coin right there. I gave $400 for it. And as you can see, it's in good shape, but not great shape. But these are hard to come by. It's a seeded Liberty. See, Liberty's not even showing. With a full Liberty on it, you're looking $700, $800 to $1,000. So this isn't the best, but it's the most I could afford. But these big coins are expensive. Here's the reverse. See, now the reverse is always in better shape, and I don't know why. You got the motto. And see, the other one don't have motto. This is one with motto. Here's your $1. And then you have this one. Whoop, turn that around a little bit. Then you have this one, which is the 1859. You see, the date is pretty worn on this one. There's your shield. I gave over $3 for this one. See that die chip right there with the die broke on the star? But I mean, this one here, the date is, you can read it, but barely.
Not it.
Yeah, $1,000 coin if you buy one in, high end. This is made New Orleans. It's a New Orleans coin. See, again, the reverse is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
The identicals are all there. There's no wear on the edges on the reverse. Very little. There's your $1 again.
Makes you wonder why people were rubbing the front.
Really? See, so this is no motto, so you don't see the motto on it.
Right.
And that's the difference between the two. But anyway, those are my higher end dollar coins. And then I've got this one. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is a beautiful Morgan. I've got a whole set of Morgans, but This one's got the toning on it is
I
gorgeous.
can see the colors.
The toning on this coin is gorgeous. It's all rainbow. It's all natural.
Wow.
I had it in a book for a long time, and I opened it one day, and I went, "Wow!" It's in 1884. But look at that toning on that coin, and it's bleach white on the back on the reverse. But look at that. Yep.
It's pretty.
Probably a Mint State 62, but with that toning, it'd probably bump it up to I don't know what.
Did you see the coin lemon figures excuse me, that you and I are going to fight over?
Not yet.
It's
a New Orleans.
1 cent.
It's a what?
It's a 1 cent.
Oh.
It's gorgeous.
This is a reverse. See, you don't see a little bit of toning started, but see right in there?
Mm-hmm.
Little bit, but that nothing like the Auburn. Beautiful coin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that I have, the Morgan that I have in my typeset. And that's the reason it's in there. I mean, I've got better graded coins, but because of that toning, I thought it was beautiful for that book.
Yeah, I was hoping lemon would pop up so we could fight over it.
I figured he'd be here, but I don't know what's going on with it. He's supposed to have an auction yesterday and didn't, so I don't know. But anyway, there's some of my higher end large coins. I put a long time putting this book together, and I've got several $1,000s invested in it, and it's very easy to do.
Yes, it is.
You can take me off camera now,
Okay.
but I just wanted to share that with you, just to show you what you're looking forward to. Some of those large coins are expensive. You get this glove off.
Let me send him.
What kind of penny is it that you and I are going to be arguing or bidding against?
It's a 1 cent, large cent.
Oh, that 1877? I mean, 1777? I think it's a 1700s coin. Maybe it's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay. All I know is I looked it up. It was it's a 1798.
98. Okay.
Or 99, something like that. And it was $100 coin all day long.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I won't cough at bidding that at it, but depending on the condition it's in.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've got a 1803. I've got an 1808 large cent.
I have the latter years. I've got the latter years, not the early years.
I've got them all. Of course, my book's full, but now my Flying Eagle, my small cents, I've got are awesome. I happen to luck out on them, but now I've upgraded them like 3 times to get them that way.
Mm.
Yeah. I love the Flying Eagle. That's another. It and the 20-cent piece are my 2 probably favorite coins.
Well, I put in my typeset is the lamination error Flying Eagle.
Yeah.
And my other ones in my book is the first Flying Eagle I ever bought, which is actually a nicer coin, but I got 2 books.
Right.
And it was already in there.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
I gotta see if Lemon can find me a Real book.
Wow.
If they have them for Reals.
I don't know if they do. I've got 15 different Danscos, and I don't have not even a third of what they make. So, yeah, and every one of mine are different. I ain't got no 2 the same.
Well, I heard they opened up again, Danscos. So,
well, I heard his wife or somebody opened it up, or she was going to sell it, and they opened it up or something.
She was moving it and then closed it down because of Corona,
Uh-huh.
and he died. And but she recently opened it up, and they sent out stuff, but they didn't send people what they ordered. They just sent.
Oh,
So it's kind of here. This is what you get. It's
wow.
the story I heard.
I didn't know that.
Well, Libby would know if he'd come on our stream. Hey, Redneck Metals, how are you?
Hey, Red. Good to see you, bro. What is the nicest coin I own? Oh my God. Man, I can tell you. Gold, silver, I don't know. Copper. Wow, that would be a hard question to ask or answer. Nicest coin I own. Ooh,
Got a lot of MS-70, so that is a hard question.
probably my AU 20-cent piece would probably be the nicest coin I own. Maybe not the most expensive, maybe not worth the most, but as far as to me, the nicest coin I own out of all of them, I've got several 20 centers, but my AU 20-cent coin would probably be my, at least my favorite. Maybe not the most expensive, but the nicest to me would be the AU 20 center, just because you don't see them very often. And I lucked out and found one. Boy, that's hard to say though. I got some damn coins I absolutely love. So, But yeah, I guess I'd have to go with that. What's the nicest 20-cent coin I've ever seen? One. Mine's the nicest I've ever personally seen in hand, but I don't know about. I'm sure there's nice ones out there.
I think I just found, looking through my coins, another half cent.
Ah, cool.
I'm going to fall over if it's another half cent.
I love my. See, I like the early coppers too, though. So, but I don't have any high. Well, I do have a couple of high-end ones, but man, that's a hard question. I swear to God. I've never seen a 20-cent coin. You've never seen a 20-cent? You showed three, Red. Hang on a minute. I'll show you a nice one. I've got one out right here. You've never seen a 20-cent?
I'll put you back up.
All right. I'm going to show this one time. I don't show this one often because it's my pride and joy. Let me turn on my cam. That is a 20-cent, 1875, under my scope. Full shield, full liberty. Nice face. That's an A. It's got a scratch right there, but it's an AU coin. Let me turn it over. This is the reverse.
Nope, it's a 1 cent. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to hurt myself.
It's in San Francisco, and yes, I do believe it has an S over S. This isn't the same one we were looking at before, Penny.
Oh, okay.
And you see the problem with the S at the bottom? You see that die crack?
Yeah.
Goes all the way to the A.
Wow.
Thank you, Red. Yeah, that's my favorite coin of all that I own. I own thousands and thousands and thousands of coins. But that's my favorite, my personal favorite. Is that 20 cent right there? Yeah.
I'd be hard pressed to say I have a favorite.
I mean, look at where her dress connects. You see the flower on her dress where it connects?
Yep.
Look how much detail was in that. You see that, Penny?
Yes. A lot better than mine.
I've got 6 of them. This is better than any of them I've got. I don't have any with that detail except this one. But yeah, pretty cool coin. But anyway, yeah, that's my favorite coin. And then, now you've seen a 20-cent piece, Red. I've got a 20-cent cap bust that I think a whole lot. A 25-cent cap bust. You ever seen one of them, Penny?
Yes. I have one.
Oh, you have one. Well, here's an 1838 cap bust quarter. Full Liberty. Oops. Here's reverse. 25 cent. Full shield. I love the old constitutional coins. $1916D, MS65. Yeah, I guarantee it. That's a nice coin, Red. Oh. Whoops. What the hell happened to that? Right through it. That ain't good.
That's a coin, if it's the dime form, that I'll never have.
Huh?
If he's talking dime, the 16D, I'll never have one.
I don't know. I don't do dimes, so I don't know.
The 16D is rare.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do dimes, so I wouldn't know.
You don't have a dime collection?
No. I have some dimes, but now I've got a full set of rosies. But as far as the Mercs, no, I don't collect them.
This is my cap bust quarter.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's in better shape than mine. Was as good, if not, yeah, it's as good anyway. That's a nice one. Where'd you find that at?
I don't know. There's only certain ones I remember, and it's usually because I got yelled at for wandering.
Oh. That's part of it there, Penny.
Hey, when I wandered when we were rock collecting, I did good.
I've got a 1916 Merc, but it ain't no MS65.
The D. It's got to have the D.
I don't know if mine's a D or not. I have not. Like I said, I'm not really in the Merc dimes. I've got a few, but I love the design. But
okay, we won't tell you.
I've not got there yet, you might say.
We're not going to tell you the 16D is expensive, but if you have one, send it to my house.
Oh, okay. I got you covered.
Okay. We'll just fix that. We'll fix that up right for you because I don't want you to sit there and look at coins.
Yeah, you don't want it to get lonely, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I remember at the 16 is first year issue on them, right?
16D.
Yeah, it's first year issue. Same way with Stand and Liberty.
Heck if I know.
Designed by the same guy, I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think 16 was the beginning.
I
Let me
think
look.
two first for both of them, Penny.
1916.
First year issue should be for the Mercury dime
You're right.
and Liberty Coin.
You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 16D Alden, they only made 264,000 of them.
Oh wow! No wonder they're so damn expensive.
Yeah, a G4 is listed as 1,000, and this book's 3 years old.
Hey, Red's got one in NS65. My God.
That's a $25,000 coin in this book.
I was going to say, Red, you could retire off that coin. That's
And
cool.
my book earlier today.
My whole collection ain't worth what that one coin's worth, I guess.
Mm-hmm. 30 and 40 grand.
30 and 40 grand. Wow.
That is nice.
Yeah, it is. I'd have that in a bank vault somewhere insured. Like I said, I've got some nice coins, but I ain't got nothing like that. I don't know anybody that does. $30,000, $40,000 one coin for a dime? My God.
Well, if I could say mine, what they are, I might rival that, but I can't say mine are that.
Red, if you want to send it back to the States and have it well took care of, I'll send you my address. I mean,
no, we've already agreed that they're lonely at your house. They come to my
No. Ain't nothing safe in Texas. So
you know, my 700 will take care of his one.
Oh, I see how it is.
I have the most. That's probably, other than pennies, is the coin I have the most of. Are Mercury silver dimes.
He said he bought it for under $2 grand. Well, my son, that was one hell of a buy. I would have bought it for under $2 grand. I'd have given $2 grand for it any day of the week.
Yeah.
If I'd known what it was, I mean, you know. Yeah, that's cool. And every once in a while, it's just like that 20-cent piece. I mean, you know, it's $400 or $500 coin. I got it for $200 off a friend of mine. I mean, right here on the internet, off YouTube. And I mean, you know, and with the die crack and the S over S, and I mean, you know, it's pretty nice coin. Of course, it ain't the profit margin you made, Red, but I mean, you know, still, when you can score is a good score, no matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, my best score to date is my gold coin.
Oh, cool.
I told you what I paid for it, right?
No, you didn't. I didn't even know you had a gold coin.
Oh yeah, I have a $5 1895 gold coin.
Oh wow!
When I was putting it in the wrong place there. Badulin. I was out garage sailing, and a lady had passed away, and her kids were selling off her stuff. I asked them if she had any coins, and they said, yeah, she's got some. Come on in. They took me in the house, and we were looking at the coins, and the stuff they were showing me wasn't great. And then they said, and she had some jewelry. Hang on. I said, well, Mom's birthday's coming up. Let me look at the jewelry. And they brought out the jewelry, and in one of the pieces of jewelry was the 1895 coin. And I said, how much you want for this? And they said, well, I said, do you know if it's real gold? They go, we don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want for it? And they're sitting there and they're not giving me. I said, how about $20? The lady goes, I was going to ask for $5. I gave him $20 for it, took it to the local gold store, coin store before he went out of business, and $400 gold coin every day.
Wow.
I'll show it.
That's cool. Yeah, I've got the gold coin that you all pitched in and bought me, and then I bought one from Joe last week.
Mm.
Small little graded gold coin. But I mean, now I've got two, so I'm working on my gold collection. And red, I'm the same way. My whole collection will go on my granddaughter. I mean, oh, I know what you're saying there. Oh, that's gorgeous.
See if I can go up a little higher. Get more of the coin.
You got that for $20?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Sorry, my hands shake a little bit.
I bet it is. You're holding gold there. That's nice.
Isn't she pretty?
Very. How big is it?
About the size of, let's see, let's put a penny next to it. A little bigger than a penny.
Okay, about the same size as my 20 franc piece.
I think this is the one they confused with the nickel.
Wow. It is the same size as the one I have. I've got, yeah. About 20th of an ounce.
And the chain and everything it was in are to die for gorgeous. I attempted to leave it in there, but I know I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing this out in public knowing what I know.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So
what's it worth? $400?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
it's the same size as mine.
Who knows? I haven't looked lately. It's been a couple of years since I looked.
Mm-hmm. Read chat, Penny. Red's talking to you about Merc Dimes. Yeah, that's a nice piece. I like that, Penny. That's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah. I collect the Mercuries, but they're not going to be anywhere near the quality you're talking about putting together. I mean, I have a bunch. Let's see, where are they? Think, Dylan, think. They're right here.
Yeah,
I got to get used to my new setup.
That's pretty, Penny. I like that.
I do too. Like I said, I like fellow. I went back to their house because I didn't do all this in one day, but I went back to their house because I was gonna, either give it back to them or make it right. And they had moved in a week, because I didn't go till sometime during the week to the coin shop. Because I liked the piece, even if it was fake. If it was fake, I would have worn it.
Right.
But it's not. So it came home to sit.
He's looking for album fillers. Penny, you might be able to help him out.
Yeah, probably. Let me look.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. That was a good score, Penny. And you never know when you're going to run up across something like that. I mean, that's why I like, well, we can't do it right now because of all this virus stuff going around, but that's why I like yard sales and estate sales and things like that, because you never know what you might run across. And people, a lot of people sell stuff and they really don't know what they have. And sometimes you don't know what you're buying until you buy it, and then you take a chance on it. But
and then other people know what they have and won't way too much for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me see what we got here. 26S and 30S. Okay. The quickest way for me to tell, let me see if I have them in my book. If I don't have them in my book, I'm not going to have them in my rolls. Oh, hush, cat.
Red's good to see you, buddy. Look forward to seeing you Wednesday night. I'm sure you'll be at the auction. I will be if I can be. I usually try to work those auctions.
I do have a 30S in my book, and I have a 26S in my book, so there is a chance.
What do you need? A 26 and a 30S.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have them or not, but if I did, I wouldn't know because, like I said, I've just got them scattered here and there. I don't really collect mercs. I got a few slab mercs, but I don't even know what they are.
I will go through all of these just for you, Red.
Just for you, dude.
Just for you.
That's a cool
Never
thing.
said I didn't do nothing for you. Okay. So if I'm quiet, just keep on going, Alden.
I was telling Red, it's always good to see him. There's so many good people in this community. It's unreal. I've learned so much. You know, when I'm doing my Sunday night show and having Joe and Robert there and everybody in chat, and we all pick each other's brains. And me being a novice, I've only been in this 3 years. And, you know, I've built a pretty good collection for no longer than I've been doing it, but it still doesn't rival pennies, I don't think.
You're full. He's full of poopy.
You what, Penny?
You're full of poopy.
I just went hog wild when I got into it. That was my problem. I spent way too much money.
$36.
Oh,
D.
you'll find it. I'm sure you'll find it. Hell, if you don't, I'll go through and see if I've got them. I might have them. I don't.
Well, the fun thing is I thought I had sent, when I sent you your Mexican coins, I told Charlotte to mail out Reds, but they wanted his real name and they wouldn't send it with redneck on there.
Right.
So I found that package today.
Ah, cool.
And so I have it going to him anyway. So if I can find them, we're golden. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Quit that.
I've been buying a lot of currency here lately too. And ooh, man. I know I get a lot to learn about that stuff. I like it though.
I don't. I have never been able to get into the bills, and I had quite a few of them.
I've got some rare stuff. Not real rare, but I've got 3 of the saddle blankets and funny back and a Hawaiian dollar. Oh God, you know, the Hawaiian stamp World War II one.
Yeah.
Got it. And I've got
36.
I don't know. I've got quite a bit. I got some. What I really like is the old fractional currency.
Yeah, I want to get some more of that.
Mid 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is cool. I love that stuff. I'd love to have a whole collection of it. James Bennett.
Yep, it's on your package now.
My real name is Alden Dew. So.
I'm Jolynn, Red.
No, you're not. You're Queen Penny. What are you talking about there, Go?
Yes, that is true. 36.
I'm going to have to get off here and finish up my stuff, take a shower, and get to bed. I got windows to do tomorrow.
Well, if Red will get up here and carry it while I'm looking for his coin, you can get off. Otherwise, you can't.
Oh, Lord. I'll stick around when somebody shows up.
Red, you want to come up?
I don't know where everybody's at tonight. I figured Oz and there's Coin Card Hobbyist. He's here. I like coins over bills too, coin card, but I do like the bill. I've gotten into the currency here the last year or so.
Red or Amanda, come on up. Anybody wants up? Almost. I have to know you first.
I don't know where Travis or Joe or Oz or anybody's at tonight.
No kidding. Because I wanted to pick Travis's stuff before he sells it to everybody else.
Yeah, I was going to kind of cherry pick him, but he's not around. I meant cherry pick him the other night when I had the opportunity and didn't.
$26S. And now I have to go through all these coins again. 26.
S.
Nope, Philly.
Month the 26 and the 30, both San Francisco. Oh, he's in bed and the wife is sleeping. Yeah, I ain't been on live in the last 3 nights because of the same thing. My wife was home and sleeping. And you don't wake mama up. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, brother. I know all about that.
I was sick for 2 days.
Oh, Lord.
Finally feel better today.
How's that boy you were doing, Penny?
He's rotten to the core.
Ha, he's a good kid, though.
Yep. He ended up the school year with straight A's.
He's a good youngin'.
So we were going to buy a swimming pool, but 15 minutes from here, the new water park opened up. So we're going to get season tickets, season passes for him.
Cool.
To go there. And that way we're not spending $200 a month on clean, stuff to keep it clean. And
right.
Because swimming pools get pricey when you start having to keep, especially in Texas with our son.
Well, we don't have a pool. I mean, we live in the mountains. It's not hot that long here, so. My wife wanted to have a pool. Here. Yeah, we got a place to put one, but I can't see me and her are too old to mess around with it. My granddaughter's not here enough, so they got their own pool in California, so I figured, well,
she gets
I got the river not too far from me, so I'll just throw her in there.
There you go. Hey, some of my best memories were swimming in the Rice Canal down in El Campo.
Right. No, I don't blame you, Red. I wouldn't either. Let her rest while she can. It's good to have you here, though, bro.
One of these days I might actually have to organize these. What fun would that be?
Well, you need to do what I do. What I do is like on my buffaloes and all that. I put them in 2x2s and put them in one of those 2x2 box storage boxes that hold like 100 or 200.
Mm-hmm.
I think they hold 100 apiece. And then I put them by date and by mint mark. And that way I can go straight to it and pick what I need out of it. I've done that to my Kennedys and my buffaloes, my wheat pennies, all of that. All the extra stuff I have them all in those 2x2 boxes in a drawer. And that way, if I'm looking for a particular year for somebody, I just pull it straight out. It helps.
Well, I don't do this.
The only thing I keep in rolls are by date and mint mark, and that's, of course, BU rolls. And I've got a couple thousand of them. But as far as, well, not that many. I've got, how many do I have? I've probably got 500 rolls, 6, something like that. BU roll.
What does your wife say about all these coins?
Oh, my wife, she works and makes her own money, and I'm halfway I'm okay money wise. Let me put it that way. So she don't bitch about anything I buy, because I don't buy anything that's not an investment. See, I dealt in antiques for years, and she got used to that, and the paranormal. I mean, I've been into that all my life, so I've got probably $40,000 worth of paranormal equipment sitting in my attic that I'm not using right now. So just for a few coins, no, she don't bitch at all.
It's a 26, but I can't see if it has a
The only thing she wants, if I get a bill from Joe, he usually steals it. I think I have 9, and I have 1 of my own. She's got like 8 of them.
Well, get the one with the dragon eye, and she'll leave it alone.
I don't have the dragon one. That's one I don't have yet. Now I have the biggest one he made out of silver. I think he made it out of 3 or 4, I think, of those eagles.
Right.
It's almost 4 ounces. With the handle, it's over 4 ounces. I've never sound that is the sweetest sounding silver bell I've ever heard in my life. But I had to make it for my wife. That one I had actually made for her for Christmas.
Cool.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. Hey, Bigfoot. That's one of my favorite people.
Okay, Red, I'll keep looking. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Bigfoot is in the house.
Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? We all should get some rest. I heard you yawning, Alden.
It wasn't me. I wasn't yawning.
No, it wasn't you.
I might have sighed.
Here.
No, I'm not sleepy yet. I've got, Lord, I got to take a shower and finish cleaning my coin room, put a bunch of these coins up, and I've still got 2 hours worth of work to do before I can go to bed.
No, it won't be in this roll because this is Rosie's.
I've got 2 packages going out to Lincoln tomorrow and 1 to Joe, and so I got to go to the post office, go pay some bills. I don't get out much. I've been in the house pretty much for 2 months now. When I do get out, I look like I'm ready for surgery.
I have this one dime that has this huge gash in it, and it makes it stick up. I am so tempted to hit it with a hammer. Those are Rosie's. Okay, let's see.
If you can't find them, Penny, I'll look through mine. I might accidentally have them. I don't know.
Well, I've only gone through 1 roll so far. I have 5.
Oh, I know. You get a lot. Melissa, she does mercs. I've sent her several that I've bought. I know she collects merc. She's a big merc collector. In fact, she likes that merc clock I got. I ordered one that's sitting here, and she hasn't sent me an address yet for me to send it to her. I had it. I lost it.
You're supposed to send it. That's because you're supposed to send it to me.
You?
I'm just messing with you, Alden.
You've seen that Mercury dime clock I've got.
Probably, but I don't remember it. No.
Yeah, you won't. If you see my videos, it's in my coin room. You won't miss it.
Yeah, we old people, when we sleep.
Amanda, I haven't seen her in chat. She's here. Amanda who? Let me go back to YouTube. I missed it. I missed it. I've been sitting here running my mouth, not paying attention to chat.
Night, Redneck.
I don't see Amanda. Night, Redneck. Amanda, there's John Isabella. He was here.
You don't owe me anything for the ones I'm sending you. The ones I already have ready for you. Those were a gift.
I don't see Amanda. Okay. I don't have a Merc clock, Red says. Oh, Lord. I can't wait to get my new scopes. Well, I can't wait to get them.
No kidding.
I hope it's as good as I hope it is. Or I hope it's as good as I think it will be. If it's anything equivalent to Robert's, I'll be happy. That's
if it is, tell Charlotte about it so she can get me a new one.
I'll show it to you when I get it. I'll put it on my regular Ycam.
Alden, you never did get your your coins from Mexico from me, did you?
I don't think so, no. I've got quite a few from Mexico that silvers that I bought along the way. But
I knew you were fibbing to me.
huh?
I knew that day you were fibbing to me
About what?
about that your neighbor had them.
I don't know if I did or not. Let me look. I'd have to get my other coin book out because that'd be in my phone, but I don't remember them, Penny. I'm not saying I didn't. I don't remember. I've got quite a few Mexican coins. Did you send me the 5 peso and the copper pesos and the 2 silver pesos?
I sent you a whole
Those
bunch.
things you're talking about?
I sent a whole bunch of them. I have no idea anymore. I've slept since then.
I don't know. There's been like 5 packages over the last 3 years I didn't get, and that may have been one of them. 2 of them I bought. I mean, I'm talking up there. And one of them I paid through PayPal, and they kind of reimbursed me. The other one was stolen by a neighbor of mine, I think. I think he got my mailbox and got it. I'm not sure. And I lost about $500 there. And then I had one token that Melissa sent me. I don't know if it was not delivered.
Well, it showed delivered, but you never did my package showed delivered, but you never did a mail call. So that's why I figured you never really got
I didn't get a mail call. I probably didn't get it because I usually do a mail call on anything that's good to get. So if I didn't do a mail call, I probably didn't get it. Because I try to make a mail call on all gifts, not stuff I buy. I never do it on stuff I buy, but on gifts I do. You know that.
Yes, I do.
And well, I have some people I don't, Penny, if they ask me not to, because some people don't want to, want it out there that they did that. I'll say that there's been several times that I haven't because of that reason.
Yeah, they don't want everybody coming
to request not to. I do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about, not doing it because, then every Lucky Lou is going to come and ask you for something.
Yeah, exactly. And I've had a lot of people, including Joe. I mean, I've done a couple for Joe, but Joe sent me a lot of stuff that he was like, nah, just keep it between us. I'm like, okay, and I'm the same way with him. I'll send him stuff and he don't do, because he knows I don't want the publicity either. Because I give a lot of people a lot of things, but I give it to it because I want to,
Mm-hmm.
Like
Boy, I know a lot of Philadelphia's.
Bigfoot has sent me a gift or 2 that I did one mail call on, I think. And then, of course, I did the big one on the gold piece from all of y'all. And that one meant, oh, man, I cried my eyes out. I did. I'm not lying. Penny, when I opened that gold coin and the card that was in it, and I had no idea it was coming. Man, I mean, you want to talk about hitting a man on the head with a baseball bat coming from left field. Now that one did. I did not see that coming at all. And it meant so much to me.
Well, I wish I had been part of it, but I wasn't.
Well, you were in a way. I mean, you were, everybody that supports me and my channel is in on it in one way or the other. You might not have been financially, but you were in all other ways. So, and I think I made that clear in my video that I appreciate everybody for what they did. I mean,
I definitely have plenty.
You've given me a lot of things, Penny, over the last few years.
I've given you a few things.
No, I say. I got a matchbook collection in there that I don't talk much about, but I love. I found a perfect spot for it.
I got a dog scratching at the door. I'm fixing to have to go kill her because she's scratching up my new door.
I'd say I had a dog scratching the door, but the wife is at work, so. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Don't get mad at everybody. I'm just joking. Oh, my wife would have to be cool to put up my ugly ass this many years.
Well, Tony's fixing to be in here.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm going to let mine out. I know he's just a little bit. I don't even know where the hell he's at. There he is. I knew he wasn't too far. I got a cat in front of me and a dog beside me.
And there went a dime on the floor.
And a dime on the floor. There goes the chair. She's going to reach and get it and see what it is.
No, I know what it is. I was putting it back in the tube and I dropped it.
Oh.
And I'll find it tomorrow.
Vacuum cleaner will find it.
No, Jolene will find it because Jolene wants it back in her jar.
There you go. Well, listen, I'm going to get off here, Penny.
All right. Well, I'm going to close her down and keep looking for some coins.
Well, I love you, girl. Love everybody in chat, and thank you for joining us. And we got to see some pretty cool coin tonight, actually. And Godspeed, God bless, and take care. Good night, all.
Everybody stay safe. We'll see y'all soon.
There you go. Night.
Night.